today's project, we paint all the brick, we build and hang all new shutters. While we're at it, we should maybe build a new door to our crawl space and replace all the siding.
Yard cleanup it is then.
Okay.
Welcome back to the Burrow, our house that we bought and moved into at the very tail end of 2022. Today, we are tackling our massive yard, which currently feels like a wasteland. The previous owner ran his business here on the property, so though it has a ton of potential, it also has a lot of trash and debris everywhere. We have a dream to someday have the perfect yard where we can frolic and roll and play, but until then, we have a lot of work to do. So, here goes nothing.
Okay, so today we have some big plans. This is the rest of our weekend of trying to do as many projects. You've seen already a lot of projects that we've done inside, which has made it feel so much homier. Today, we're really gonna tackle the outside. We're not gonna make it perfect, because it has a long way to go. But our dream is to have a really kid-friendly yard where Ian isn't going over there into the gutter. Fall cleanup in January. For the win! Some things that we're not doing today that we're eventually gonna have to do. Gravel the driveway. The backyard has like zero grass. So either we plant it or we buy turf or something. And I mean, eventually we do have little flower beds that I can add maybe some dahlias to. Stick pickup is something else we're gonna be doing today. Burn pile cleanup. Let's go look at the burn pile. We'll show you how, like, it's an eyesore right now.
And I already picked up some metal yesterday, but there's still...
Oh yeah, there's a lot of metal.
I'll show them where the property line is.
Oh yeah, we'll do that next.
Go.
Yeah?
Go. Okay.
Go.
Yeah.
That's right.
Ooh, Dayton, that's bad.
Yeah, I know.
Is that plastic?
No, that's porcelain from a toilet. So he's a former plumber.
There's a toilet in our burn
Well,
pile?
busted pieces of it. And like yesterday, you should have seen, like, there's still a bunch of hinges, but a whole bunch of old plumbing metal parts. Because...
He was confused by what type of things burn.
Well, no, I bet he had stuff attached to it. Like, I bet he had piping and, like, plastic piping. And, like,
Got
he
it.
burnt whole doors, and then there's the hinges left.
It looks like a wasteland.
Yeah. Goes, like, right through here.
Wait, where's the property line?
That.
Oh yes, I see
And then
it.
it goes to that stick over there. So like the majority of this tree is on our line. So eventually I want to rent/buy a chainsaw.
And just kind of take it apart, because that would look so much better.
Just clean up the parts that I can and like clean up the dirt, get rid of the metal.
Look at this metal thing. What is?
From like a recliner.
Ian, one of our jobs is stick pickups. Do you want to help us with that?
Yeah?
Concrete block.
There's a concrete block in there.
Or just like, I think it's just a chunk of concrete. And it's in their front yard too.
I know. Yeah, so for reference, our backyard's sore spot is the fact that there's no grass. And the front yard sore spot is this wasteland.
So he tried to burn a fiberglass.
Fiberglass?
Like, so that's what was attached to.
Is this that's a fishing reel Ian found. No, that's not a fishing
No,
reel.
it's a doorknob.
Oh, doorknob.
It looked like there's melted glass.
Oh yeah.
So it got that hot, the glass.
I've never had a burn pile. Is this normal?
For this part of the country, yeah. But like, so we always did it in the barrel. Like,
So now we're in the backyard and there's like these weird cement foundations, and eventually we're gonna have to replace, I don't know if you see this, it's like a chicken wire fence. So that would look so much better if it was not that. So yeah, so we can put our burn barrel on here. So oh, deer footprints.
he's stuck.
Bubs, are your legs in the hose? So there's a tire, there's metal, there's wire, there's that piece of trash Ian has.
But you just put it down that hole. This pad's still in good shape. If you ever wanted to put a building on it.
Oh no.
Try to move them like that.
They're really heavy, Ian. Maybe if I find the right cinder block, it will be light enough where I can pick it up, Dad. We've gotten a lot of questions on if and when we're gonna have chickens, which we do eventually want to have chickens. This chicken coop is not in great shape. It has a lot of work that needs to happen to it. So the answer is yes, but we don't know when. The fact that we're having to do so much work on the house right now means we are not going to try to put work into the chicken coop and the chickens until at least a little bit of time, but someday. I envisioned cleaning up leaves, but I didn't realize how, is trash everywhere.
Yeah.
It's overwhelming how much trash there is.
After exploring the yard and making a very long list, we decided to start off with leaf cleanup in the front yard, which Dayton could do by himself while I got Ian lunch and into bed for his nap. Just because Dayton did leaf cleanup by himself, though, does not mean he didn't enjoy being outside and getting in his blues and greens.
How's it been going?
It's wet.
It's wet.
Makes them heavy.
Yeah.
But I've gotten, it's not pretty, but it is winter, but it is, looks better.
Yeah.
It does.
Ian is asleep. He had lunch and then he went to sleep, so now I'm gonna try to help again.
Yeah, I need help starting a fire.
Yeah, I can be the person in charge of the burn barrel. I don't know whose crazy idea it is to put me in charge of the burn barrel right beside the red ants. I feel like this war is not gonna end well for me. It's hard to, they're like almost invisible. Like, can you see them? Red ants are the worst. All right, let's do this thing. Can I light it? I don't even know if I can light it. Ah! Nothing's happening. I'm already failing at my job. I'm thinking maybe if I point it down, the oil. Oh, hey! There it is. Okay. Oh, she's gone. He already tried to start it once if you see a little smoke, but it's obviously not actually lit. So I'm gonna try to do a better job, but it's hard when the flame doesn't even wanna stay lit, let alone the whole barrel stay lit. We originally had talked about burning all the leaves in here, which we're still gonna burn all our twigs and stuff. But the problem is the leaves are so wet, so in like future years when we have chance to actually pick timing, we'll be able to do it better. But it is January, so moral of the story is I think this year we're gonna actually pay to get rid of them and dump them somewhere, let somebody else burn them. Don't try this at home, kids. Okay, let's make sure it's going for real. Let's also make sure me and the camera do not light on fire. Even the twigs are wet. This is why people do fall cleanup in the fall and not in January. Come on, fire. I'm afraid to blow air into it and blow it out. had a good moment. For a while there, I wasn't even sure I was gonna get this thing to light for me.
I know, it took me a while too. Oh, it's much better than I ever got.
Well, we're working on it. It's still not great, to be honest, but I'm working on it, Dayton. I'm working on it. Thanks to Dayton bringing me more cardboard, I think we finally have a successful burn barrel.
Maybe it's burning the wood now.
You can hear it like crackling.
Yeah.
It's just we're forcing a really wet. It's safer though to do it when it's wet because nothing.
Oh yeah, look at that now, Ariel.
Yep, nothing's gonna burn that easily. What do we have here? I went away for a minute to get my cup of Jane.
We have the mailbox post from this video. It's burning up.
Okay, Dayton, I'm ready for you to say it.
Oh, you're a good firewoman. Fire builder.
I am the best fire builder in the family.
That actually is a true statement. I struggle. I don't know, I grew up with a burn barrel, but I don't like good fires. But she does a good job.
You look like a coffee drinker right now.
My morning vibes.
He hates coffee, by the way,
and
folks.
vibes. It's an amazing day out here. It's hard to believe it's January. It's probably pushing 70. I don't know. It feels like it. The sun's out now. It's like I'm
feels
sweating.
Like it could even be in the 80s. Like it is so nice.
I know. It feels like we're in like
It is January
May.
2nd. It's crazy. This is why we moved. Okay, let's see the shed. Woo!
So, yeah, I piled those doors up there.
I'll go in. It's big in here. Like it's bigger than you'd realize.
It's really nice actually. And
So there's like a loft. I didn't realize that. So there's shelves in the back. What's this?
just
You swept it?
yeah, it was all back. So I slept to this point.
Got it.
Basically.
Okay. But yeah, so there's shelves. I hadn't actually been in here. This is my first time.
Oh.
And then I looked in here. I just hadn't actually been in. And then a loft. So that's actually really good storage.
Yeah. Did you see what I did with our
Oh, Dayton!
So we remember New Hampshire.
Yeah, our first home as a married couple.
Yeah. Maybe I'll be one of those old guys when I'm like 60. You'll see like 15 of them up here.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that quirk. That seems like a good quirk.
It's a cool memento. Like you don't want to keep too much stuff, but that's not clutter. I've started to hang stuff, and I chose this spot because I have a natural place for my weed eater.
I saw
But
that.
we still got some.
No, that's
There's
very good organization.
junk metal pile. That whole bin is what I pulled out of the fireplace yesterday.
Oh my word.
See all that down
That
there?
is all metal.
Yeah, like it's all. And this was left there, and this, well, they recognize that.
This area used to be 2 small, shabby buildings, and it looks like he just burnt the buildings to the ground. So there were shingles everywhere, there's metal everywhere, there's trash and plastic, rubber everywhere. So we try to separate them all. So here's the trash that we found, and then we burnt anything that was wood, and then metal. We have a pile over there, and we have another barrel of metal over there. So we are eventually going to take all the metal to the yard, get rid of the trash, obviously. It'll look so much better when all these leaves are gone, and hopefully someday we figure out how to grow grass. Look who just woke up from his nap. We're here to explore all the stuff Dayton has been working on. He's going for the fire hydrant. Ian, is that such a cool fire hydrant? What is that? Do you see Dada? Go to him. Go! Go give him a hug.
Hi.
So how's work going?
Good. All our stuff burned up, which is good. And I'm trying to get some of the leaves bagged in the front yard. And I took down the dish thingy.
Yeah, I saw
but I
that.
didn't film it.
The satellite dish thing.
Watch out.
Nailed it. Did you know that you have dirt on your face?
I'm a big disgrace.
Ian wanted a bike ride, so he's in a little chariot being reversed. Look at his face.
Well, I wanted one then, but this is a little bit.
Are you stuck? It's okay, Ian. Eventually Dad will get out the bike. You gonna go for a wee bike ride?
Just a quick one. I feel okay that he actually pulled it.
Oh,
Grabbed my hand, go pull me over and climbed in it.
He's getting a wee bit of a bumpy ride until he gets to the road.
It's obvious that we have switched from working mode to play mode now. But while they're on their bike ride, I'll go ahead and close out our video. The day's kind of coming up to an end, and I'm really glad that we didn't have in mind of doing like a really awesome before and after shot, because it looks basically the same. There is a lot of portions that look way better. I just think in total, it's hard to see. You have to have a little bit of vision to see that like a hard day's work is what it needs, but it's gonna take a year, potentially 2 years if we're thinking about growing grass and stuff like that, for the yard to really look how we want it to in the long run. So it's not there yet, but it definitely looks better than it did this morning and yesterday. I hope you enjoyed some of our adventures around the house, just like projects and cleaning, stuff like that. But definitely make sure you're subscribed. We are about to switch it up a little bit and travel. First off, we're gonna go somewhere very cold, and then after that, we're gonna go somewhere very hot. So if you want to follow along with our adventures, make sure to subscribe and hit the little bell for notifications, and we will see you guys next time. Bye!
Bye!